Hi, Steve and Keith here with another From the Vault, and this week we're in Rock Island Auction House, and before us we've got a 95 Winchester, or as the Russians called it, the model of 1915, because this was sold to the Russians. Comrade Keith?
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
This is an unusual gun.
It is very unusual.
Despite the fact that the majority of 95s produced were this configuration or very, very close to it. A lot of people don't know that. The 95s, majority of them went to Russia. This one's chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Just like a Mosin-Nagant. It's got some features on it that make it a little different. It's got the musket stock, which was kind of a military type stock. They also made those in 30-40 Craig, hoping to get a US military contract. But this one, the Russian model, has a stripper clip guide right up here. So they could use their stripper clipped equipped 7.62 ammo just like for the bolt action rifles. It's got a slightly different sight up here with military graduations. I believe those are in Russian units, if I remember right. I'm not sure how far you could actually expect to shoot with this, at least as far as the military handbook went. But this thing appears as brand new, unissued.
Most of those you see were pretty rough, because a lot of them after the Russian Civil War and World War I just went everywhere.
Right.
Some of them ended up in Alaska, some of them in Finland. Another point about the rifle right here is these have a bayonet lug on them for use with the bayonet.
That's unusual.
Yeah, they were really, really neat guns.
But the basic mechanism is pure Winchester, just like the one you'd buy off the shelf in 30-06 or 30-40 Craig. Great design, very robust, very strong receiver, which allowed her to make that transition to the military cartridges very easily when the 30-06 came out. I've even seen one of these chambered in 30-03, if you've ever heard of that one, the predecessor to 30-06. But this one looks like nobody ever got it issued. This has got everything on it just the way it's supposed to be. This is an amazing shape.
And the cool thing about the 1895 was the box style magazine right here instead of the tubular magazines on the 92s and 94s and the rest of the Winchesters for the pointed bullets.
Right. Right, when the pointed bullets came out, you know, like after 1900 or so, this gun had no trouble making that transition. You could put military ball ammo in it, it'd run no problem. It's quite a nice design. It's a John Browning design, of course, so it was easily adaptable to whatever had to be done.
This is, of all the lever action rifles, the 95 is probably my favorite of the whole bunch. It just has a unique style to it.
I'll still take a 92, but this is a thing of beauty. I just love that magazine. So I can't imagine, I've never fed one with stripper clips before, but that had to be it.
They just shove right in there and just pull that clip out and it's done.
So that is the 1895 Winchester, or as the Russians refer to it, the 1915 model. So thanks for watching. And tune in again when we bring you another gun from the vault.